What's going on, guys? Messi here and welcome to a brand new video and welcome to your daily dose of transfer gossip. And today is Friday the 24th of May, got confirmed us to go through as well as the rumours. So just before we get started, if you could do our good stuff by leaving a like rating, press the subscribe button if you're new and press that bell notification next to it so you receive an alert every single time I upload a video. Yesterday's episode will be down below in the description box and current schedule every day at 8 AM UK time is a new transfer upload. And finally, in the comment section below, who is the best player in the world in your opinion? Right, let's jump into the very first confirmed deal of the day, and it's going to a player that personally I've not ever heard of really until today, and it's a youngster called LUKAKU Reis. He joined Barcelona from FC Groningen in the Eredivisie. It's a €3.25 million fee, and Barca have paid a €100 million buyout clause in the contract. He signed a 3-year contract in total, and you'd assume with that type of buyout clause, he must have a lot of potential. Then we've got Juan Fran leaving Atletico Madrid on a free transfer, becoming a free agent, and his contract expires in just a month's time. And he's now going to be leaving Atletico after 8 seasons in the Spanish capital. He hasn't mentioned what team he's going to just yet, but he'll be looking for a new club. And next up we've got a rumour according to Record. They're saying Manchester City are close to signing 24-year-old Portuguese fullback João Cancelo. He's valued at €60 million by Juventus, and there's interest there a couple days ago from Manchester United. And now a massive rumour regarding Juve and Man City again, but this time it's not a player, it's the managerial situation. So last week, Juventus announced that Allegri will be leaving the club in the summer and they'll be looking to bring a new manager in. And according to Sky Sports News, first up is AGI Sport, they're saying Pep Guardiola has reportedly agreed to become the new manager of Juventus. The Catalan is said to have a 4-year deal in place and will see a switch to Italy confirmed on June 14th. Now obviously it'd be a massive deal if it went through, but according to Sky Sports News, Manchester City have denied the rumour that Pep will be going to Juventus, and just a couple, was it last week? Yeah, just before the FA Cup final, the press conference there, Pep was asked about it and he's like, you know what, I'm going to be staying at Man City for a few years. But despite him saying that over and over again, the rumours are still flowing about, and I imagine it will do at least until Juventus bring a new manager in. And now another manager on the move, this time it's going to be former Chelsea boss Antonio Conte. Goal.com are saying Conte will earn €10 million a year at Inter Milan, and he'll be appointed very, very soon. And he even might have been announced already by the time this video goes live. And Sky Italy are saying Inter Milan will look to sign both Lukaku and Victor Moses once they appoint Antonio Conte as the club's new head coach. And in fact, going off the Romelu Lukaku story right now, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer wants to get rid of Juan Mata, Marcus Rojo, Matteo Darmian and Lukaku. He wants to get rid of them all this summer. And now moving on, according to a rumour from the Times, they're saying Christian Benteke is set to join Marouane Fellaini at Chinese Super League side Shandong Luneng. It's after a £15 million bid was submitted to Crystal Palace for the Belgian international, and according to Goal.com, Benteke wants to stay at Palace. I'm not sure what type of wage he's on currently at Crystal Palace, but I'd assume it's a pretty decent one because he costs him a fair amount of money. But most Chinese Super League sides offer a crazy high wage, so fair play to him if he rejects it. And now we have got 2 rumours about Wolves, and the very first one is according to the Daily Mirror. They're saying Wolves are heading the £30 million chase for Porto hitman Moussa Marega. He was also rumoured to be going to West Ham last week for a very, very similar fee, but the fact that Wolves and Porto have done business before, it might give them the advantage. And add on top of that, they have got Europa League qualifiers coming up, so they have got European football next season, another advantage right there. And the second player linked in today is going to be Victor Camarasa. So according to the Daily Mail, Wolves and West Ham are both looking to sign Real Betis midfielder Victor Camarasa, who just spent last season on loan at Cardiff City, and they can't make it a permanent deal. So by the looks of the last 2 rumours, Wolves and West Ham are both going after very similar players this summer, and could be battling it out for at least 2 of them. Arsenal are preparing to make a formal bid for Ryan Fraser. That's what the Independent are claiming. Manchester United have ended their interest in the player, and the highly rated midfielder has been linked to a number of sides over recent weeks as he prepares to enter the final 12 months of his current contract. And the article does mention that Bournemouth are currently holding out for around £30 million for the Scottish international, and we'll have to wait and see whether a team will pay that. And now, according to Gazzetta dello Sport, then said Atletico Madrid have reportedly offered Tottenham right back Kieran Trippier a 4-year contract. There's also interest there from Napoli amongst Atletico Madrid, so potentially this summer he could be moving abroad. And this next rumour is according to Cartel Analysts, and they're saying Ajax have made a bid for Besiktas midfielder Dušan Tokos. The club has submitted a €7 million bid for the midfielder, which Besiktas have yet to decide on. And next up, according to Sport in Spain, they're saying Ronaldo Nazario, also known as R9, the current Real Valladolid owner, is pushing hard to secure the loan signing of Vinicius Jr. Now, I'm not sure Real Madrid will let him go out on loan because apparently Valladolid wanted him back in January as well. But for the rebuild process at Madrid, I would imagine at least that Vinicius Jr., he'll definitely be part of that because he's got so much potential. He played a good amount of football last season and they've invested a lot of money into him. Now, some people might bring up the fact that Eden Hazard plays in the same position, but I imagine Madrid will work around that because Vinicius Jr. can also play multiple positions in the front three, as kind of likes of Luka Jovic and other players linked to them. Manchester United and Everton have been offered the chance to sign Marseille and Dutch international midfielder Kevin Strootman on loan. That's according to Sky Sports. And now we've got one for Chelsea, and they might have a transfer ban coming up, so to keep Higuain, it might be in their best interest. That's not really worked out too well. But according to Tuttosport, they're saying Gonzalo Higuain would welcome a return to Juventus alongside Cristiano Ronaldo now that Max Allegri is leaving the club. There have been a lot of reports suggesting that Chelsea won't want to get Higuain on loan for next season, and this rumour right here, it kind of backs up a little bit. And now, according to the Daily Mail, they're saying West Ham star Felipe Anderson is among the creative influences that Liverpool are looking to sign this summer. The likes of Paul Joyce and Liverpool Echo are suggesting Liverpool won't really do much business this summer because as of right now, Jurgen Klopp is very happy with the team we've currently got. But I'd imagine we'd still need to look to bring in another forward because there have been some instances if one of the front three get injured, we have to turn to likes of Sturridge and Origi. And Sturridge is set to leave on a free transfer. So Liverpool needs some kind of attacking reinforcement in my opinion. Same goes for a backup left back as Moreno's going and a backup goalkeeper. And if we got Felipe Anderson, I'd be very happy about that. But alongside him, the likes of Memphis Depay also still linked. We'll have to wait and see. And now we've got a very strange one. So Leicester City have been installed as the current favourites to sign Arjen Robben on a free transfer following a flurry of bets placed with the bookmakers. Robben will leave Bayern upon the expiry of his contract this summer, and his final appearance could come in the German Cup final this weekend against Leipzig. Leicester are now 2-1 favourites with the odds checker to be his next destination, ahead of his former club in Holland, PSV Eindhoven. Man City target and Atletico Madrid midfielder Rodri is attracting interest from Bayern Munich. The sporting director of Bayern, Salihamidzic, apologize if I said his name wrong, has reportedly been in Madrid this week for talks. That's according to Bild. Now, Bayern were amongst the, I think there's 3 or 4 teams a week ago linked to him, and if someone wants to buy him, it'll be his release clause of around €60 million. And next up, according to El Chiringuito, they're saying after Zinedine Zidane insisted on signing Sadio Mane, Liverpool put a €200 million or £176 million price tag on the Senegalese attacker. And Real Madrid consider this fee to be too high and will not pursue the transfer. And because Eden Hazard's still their favourite at probably half that price at €100 million because of his contract situation, it makes sense that Mane, he'd be an incredible signing for them, but realistically, Hazard's a better choice. And now we've got another story about Ligt, and this one's according to Sport. They're saying Manchester United's first offer to Ligt was around €14 million a season. They've now improved their offer and hope the defender will say yes. As I mentioned yesterday, he's currently one of the most in-demand players this summer transfer window. The likes of Paris Saint-Germain, Barca, Liverpool, Man City, Juventus, and United all interested in signing him. He'll probably cost around £60 million upwards to probably 70. And according to some reports, Barca are still favourites, and others are saying that Barca are close to giving up. And the final one of the day is going to be a bit of an update regarding Leroy Sané and a potential switch to German champions Bayern Munich. So the club president of Bayern, who's called Uli Hoeneß, I apologize if I said his name wrong there, but he has confirmed Bayern's interest in the German international. Very briefly, he said we think about it, and that's basically what it says for now, but he's said it publicly they're interested, and they might pursue that option. There have been a lot of rumours as of late, especially last couple of days, suggesting that Bayern are actually quite confident about a deal going through, and for a fee, I would imagine it'd be well over 70 mil. And Bayern are going to be losing both Frank Ribery and Arjen Robben at the same time, both on free transfers, and I understand that they're not like at their peak of their career anymore, but it's also a position that over the last decade or so, they haven't really had to spend too much money in those areas. But that, guys, is going to be it for this video. So as always, if you could do that good stuff by leaving a like rating, pressing the subscribe button if you're new, and pressing that bell notification next to it so you never miss an upload. My previous video will be down below in the description box. Current schedule every day at 8 AM is a new transfer video. And finally, in the comment section below, who is the best player in the world right now in your opinion? So thank you for watching this video. I'll see you next time.